everyone, welcome back to my first video of 2024, and I am so excited to be filming this video for you guys. And today I'm going to be doing my makeup while I talk to you guys about my ins and outs of 2024, and I'm so excited. I do need to prep my face. I feel like I should start the video with outs of what we're not doing because yeah. So I have my little sticky note and I'll be reading you guys off my outs. Waking up gross. A big out for me this year is I don't want to wake up gross anymore. I don't want to wake up being like, what did I eat last night? Why do I need to go to the bathroom this bad? Why do I feel gross? Why am I not morning skinny? I really want to fix, and ways by fixing that is just going to bed earlier and just making sure I have whole filled meals that aren't chips. Out being lazy. I feel like I make up so many excuses for myself in a day of like why I don't need to do something, or like why it's okay to like do it the next day, and I feel like that's a big out. Like, why can't you do that today? What do you really have going on? Is it really that time consuming, or are you just being lazy? Lagging. I want to reply more to people, so I feel like that's kind of an in. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'm done lagging on people, or I'm done seeing a text, seeing a notification, and being like, oh, I'll do that later, or thinking I replied, and then turns out it's been a few days, and I replied in my head. But phone time in the morning. I feel like this is something that like everyone obviously wants to fix and not be on their phone the first thing they wake up, and I honestly did do this in the morning. I did go on my phone as soon as I literally opened my eyes, because I feel like that helps me wake up in the morning, but I don't think that's the healthiest for your brain. So I really want to fix that, and I really want to find something else that like gives me that serotonin where I'll be like, it helps me stay up. Because I've thought about reading, but who the fuck wants to read right when they wake up? That sounds amazing. I would love to do that, but I have to get into the habit of that and have a little more discipline for that, and I feel like that's where we get a little confused. Spending money on DoorDash or DoorDashing your food, Uber Eats, I feel like it's always a waste. I mean, there are those moments where like you're really hungry and like you don't feel like driving, or it's late, you know, like I think there are some valid exceptions, but I feel like at the end of the day, like, girl, like I feel like you just need to be better with your money for me. So I'm really out with DoorDashing. Another out is also spending money on fast food. I feel like I've done that a lot this past year because I got a job, so I like didn't need to like, you know, ask my parents like, hey, let's go get fast food. Like, I could take myself, you know, but fast food is also not the best for you, and it's pretty expensive too, which is also so annoying. Like, why do you have to be that expensive? Okay. And now, I hope you guys made it this far for my ends of 2024, which I'm gonna get out in Papier, or just, I want to say specifically this brand of notebooks. But honestly, anyone that works for you, but I'm obsessed with Papier. I think that's how you say it, but just look how cute it is, and you also get to customize it. And for me is bullet journaling. I always used to like do this when I was younger, but I never stayed consistent with it, and I was always kind of like a perfectionist or a bitch. If I like messed up, I would rip it out of the paper, and you guys know that when like you rip out from a paper, sometimes it doesn't even look good, the notebook. So I would always just get discouraged because I'd always want it to look perfect, and I could never get it to look how I wanted it to look. So I like never got into it, but they've been popping up on my For You page a lot recently, and I've been so obsessed with it. So I really want to incorporate bullet journaling, and I honestly have been doing it, and I'm really proud of myself because I'm not even letting the fact that like if it looks ugly like discourage me from progressing. So I'm honestly just like, who cares? These are all just pages. Like, the main thing that I want is for all the pages to be full. So that's what I've been doing. And gratitude. I really want to end my night or start my morning just however I can incorporate it into my schedule of literally just practice just saying what I'm grateful for, just to myself, to my head, just everything, just being grateful for things that are around me, and also just remembering that all of the things I'm grateful for can be taken away in a second. And I think just practicing that you're grateful for it is really amazing. Also, frequency music. I've tried to meditate, and honestly meditating is really cool, and I feel like it helps so much. But my favorite thing similar to that is when I'm getting ready, I'll just put on some frequency music, or if I'm outside in the sun, I will put frequency music and I'll meditate like that. But since it's getting cold now and it's freezing, what I like to do is when I take my morning showers or my night showers, anytime where I just feel like I shouldn't be listening to a podcast or music, because I'm always consuming one of the two, I really like just putting some frequency music while I get ready, because I feel like it just calms me down, and I feel like you move at such a slower pace rather than like music or podcasts, and you know, you got to deal with your thoughts in your head. So I really like that. Hot girl walks. I really want to just walk more. I think walking is amazing, and I used to walk so much, like 5 miles every day, for like a whole year, and I stopped because that's a lot on your body, and I just kind of burnt myself out of it. And I also got sick, so I had to take time off, and obviously when you take time off, you lose your endurance to it, and I really lost it. So that's why I try not to really go on a treadmill, just because I lost my endurance for it, and it makes me sad. So I feel like I need to get back into that. So walking is something I want to do. Reading. I really want to read more. I think reading is amazing, but I feel like in order to start reading more, you need to find a book that makes you love it, you know? So right now, I'm actually really lucky. I had a book lying around called Thinking 101, and honestly, it helped me get really back into reading, and so I've been reading that at the beginning of this, since the start of this year. It's now the 5th. So mornings are also something that I want to incorporate that in, because I love a good early morning. My goal is to get my morning routine, schedule everything that is on my mind that I like to get done, that's for me, bettering me, pushing me further to the person I want to be. My dream time to get all those things done is between 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Whether that be I wake up at 6, finish at 12, or I wake up at 7, finish at 11. Like, I want to give myself that specific time frame to get everything done, so by the time it hits the afternoon, I don't have the stress of being like, I still need to read, I still need to journal, I still need to do that, you know? So I really want to get that down. I also want to have balance in my life, where I feel like I'm adding so many more rules that are literally amazing for myself, that are literally just pushing me to the person I want to be. I want to have balance at the end of the day, where I'm not just forcing myself to, you know, do things I don't want to do. I want to have balance where I'm having fun and I'm just living life, and I feel like that's a good balance, whether that be with my diet or the days that I go out or the days where I like decide to stay in. I really just want a good balance. It is giving. Which duh, like y'all are probably like duh, but I just want to give more. If I have the money, or if I have what I can give, I want to be able to give to more people, because I love the saying, the more you give, the more you get. And I don't want to even give more for a selfish reason of like thinking I'll get more in return. I just want to do it from the bottom of my heart, and I feel like it's amazing when someone makes your day. And if I can make someone's day, why wouldn't I? So that's also something that I really want to do this year. And another I would say for me is getting ready. I feel like towards the end of the year, I really just got really depressed in a way of just not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to do anything, not even wanting to get up, or even if I did have to go to the grocery store or I did have to go out, I wouldn't even put any care to my appearance, which is something that isn't like me at all. Like, even if it's for school, anything, the grocery store, I'm always coming up with a top tier outfit. Like, as cringy as that sounds, or as like stupid or like whatever, that to me, I love picking out my outfit. Even if, say, I don't have the outfit, I love putting my lip liner on. Like, that is something that like is just me, that I do, and I wasn't doing those things, and I was just kind of like okay with how I looked, and I was just going out to the town looking crazy, which is fine, but I feel like that's not me, and so I really want to just prioritize getting ready. And I also feel like getting ready in the mornings after, you know, my 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. schedule, I feel like that opens me up for more possibilities of, like, say a friend texts me and I'm already like, girl, I'm ready, or just like any plans, and I feel like I'll be more motivated to do stuff, film stuff. Y'all know. Yeah, another in for me is listening to True Talk podcast. They finally uploaded. They went on a hiatus, which real. I did go on hiatus too for my, you know, little vlogmas, which I honestly was not gonna bring up at all. But yeah, I kind of failed at vlogmas. Like, I'll say it here first, like, I completely stopped, but it was just because, like, I did get depressed, and I also wasn't doing anything a lot through my days, so I kind of found it hard for me to, like, make my vlogs seem more interesting, when really all I was doing was just waking up, showering, making food, going back to bed, you know? And that's all of the energy I had for. But I really like that podcast. I feel like the girls are so funny. I also want clean environments. That's something, and for me, whether that be the clean, having clean environments, as in, like, my room. I love having a good air purifier. I think an air purifier, everyone should have one. I think everyone should have one because of how amazing they are. Like, they literally are just so bomb. And yeah, another in for me is probably blush. I never used to use blush, like, ever, until literally my sister was like, girl, blush makes up for the best, I don't know if you'd say contour or bronzer. I also know those two things are different, but I don't really know. Yay, I just finished my makeup, and I hope you guys, you know, enjoyed this video. And yeah, welcome to many more videos of me in 2024. 2024 is literally my year. It's probably your year too, but I really feel like it's my year, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.